All right. So when we last left off, Reta Bigbad, who is now also uh, going by the name of what's it called, Vorka.
Orca. Yeah,
Yeah, we
Yeah,
killed
I'm
Orca.
completely unhinged.
yeah, she's completely unhinged. And Mogmurch have just found a stash of explosives. They have decided to go searching for more because fuck those guys. They don't like reading.
Yes, and they they're annoying.
All right. So the question is, which point on the map are you guys going off to here?
What point do you want to go, Mogmurch?
Well, as I recall, last time we were talking about maybe checking out that cavern.
Oh yeah, I forgot because I've become completely unhinged. Let's go to the cavern.
Okay, so how you get into the cavern? What route you taking?
Uh,
Well, we
I
could
don't
go
know.
just walk directly to it.
Yeah,
Walk directly to it, straight through the swamp, avoiding the coastline. Okay.
well, yeah, swamps are fun.
Are you taking your equipment, your giant thing of equipment, with you?
The wagon?
Yeah, or
Well,
you?
we have a place to leave it.
Well, but still, then we won't have whiskey with us when we get there.
Okay, let's.
I
Well,
mean,
besides, raiders might come by and steal it.
it's not like, we don't have any protection here. I mean, we could leave it in this ship, but then who
Let's
knows what
take
we
it
do there.
because we slaughtered all the protection animals.
We did. But then, to be fair, we don't like dogs, so.
Dogs are good to eat.
All right. As you make your way through the muck and mire, boom, boom. You're figuring this would only take, like, about 5-6 hours to get there. But if you didn't have the cart, but because it's chugging through, it's going to take a couple days.
Romping through the swamp. Oh,
It's
fuck.
not like we got anywhere else to go.
No. We're fucking goblins.
Other than lick our toads and drag this wagon.
Yeah. And drink whiskey.
All right. I need you to roll perception checks.
I got an 8.
Okay. All right. Let's see, which one of you? Odd will be Mogmurch.
Wait, what?
And it's Mogmurch. I need Mogmurch to roll an escape artist check.
Oh, great. This is not going to be fun.
Son of a bitch.
11?
Okay. So what happened was, as you're walking through the swamp, you hit an especially mucky part. Then you feel something sink into your leg. You look down as you feel the pain, and it is a giant leech.
Oh, fun.
Hey,
Parasite balloon to monstrous proportions.
These are-
undulates in the muck.
these are good. If you read the Christian Bible, they help you keep the bad blood out.
Does that even exist in this world?
Just looks like a meal to me.
It does now. Meal.
Anyways, you take 1 point of strength and constitution damage.
Ah.
You're gonna have to try to either get it off or kill it.
Well, I guess I ought to take one of those knives that we got and try to.
Okay, you're taking out the knife, trying to pry it off.
Yeah, well, make an attack roll, yeah?
Make a combat maneuver roll, or unless you're attacking it, then yeah, make an attack roll. You're trying to apply.
24.
Okay, you're able to get the thing off of you.
And then you eat it.
All right. It is now Reta's turn because she's seen the move. I mean, and can now see the leech just hitting the water after it was scraped off the leg.
I'm gonna eat it.
You're going to try eating it. So bite attack, okay. You go to sink your teeth into it and it just squirms right out of your mouth.
Ew.
And let's see here.
Yeah, you do better.
All right, and it has fucked you up for a total of 6 damage, biting back at your face.
Oh, jeez.
No, not you, Reta.
I know, I'm just saying, that's pretty bad.
Yeah. And it's now attached to your face. You.
A leech in your face now.
And you're unable to get it off your face.
Dear.
You yourself have taken 1 point of strength, and
I look good now, don't I?
I didn't know you were into fashion.
all right, so you're able to hold your breath a bit because it's now pretty much strangling you, suffocating you because it's on your face.
I have a hammer.
Well, now
Hit
it
yourself
is.
in the face with the hammer.
Now it's Mogmurch's turn.
Hold still. This isn't gonna hurt very much. I'm gonna attack the thing on his face with one of my knives.
Oh, great. A knife right by my face.
I got
All
a 10
right.
to attack.
You rolled a 10
Yeah.
total.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Like I said, it's not gonna hurt much.
Roll for damage.
Hi, me.
2 plus, well, 0 technically.
All right. So you feel the knife barely scrape your face because she missed the damn leech and almost cutted you. You're like trying to breathe here.
Hammer.
You pull out a hammer and you whack said leech. Where are you? There we are. And you do end up smacking it some, but not very hard. You only did like 4 damage. So you are able to whack it here. You're still holding your breath for now.
Save me. Save me. Stab it. You have darts. Use a dart.
Better.
And you get another point. Oh, by the way, you also get another point of strength and con damage while you're at it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot him in the face with a crossbow.
All right, you're hitting him in the face with a crossbow. This is gonna end well.
You have pre-gen characters if we die, right?
Yes.
24.
Ow.
All right, roll for damage.
Please tell me it misses me. I just want the leech to die. I don't want to die.
5.
All right, so it pierces the leech. Pretty damn good. It's still kicking. Looks about like you maimed it pretty good. And the leech finally lets go of your face.
I'm getting the hell out of here.
You're running.
Leech is gone. Let's go.
I mean, this leech is about the size of a human.
That pretty big ass leech. Bigger than your head.
So it goes to bite at you as you start running, and you're able to get the fuck out of there. At least far enough away that would have to move through the muck. You've left your cart behind.
Oh shit! Do we let's set the leech on fire.
Of course.
It is now Mogmurch's turn.
Set him on fire.
And
You gonna
it's
bomb him?
Yep. Where the hell's my thing? Hold on.
I was able to move the cart.
I also
Just
think your bomb damage went up according to the chart too.
Yeah, I
so-
did. I was just checking to see if I had a critical.
By the way, I was able to move the cart just a little bit away from the
Critical
leech while
is
it was
times
attacking.
2.
So it's 20.
Yeah, 20 times 2.
Alright. 27 to hit.
All right. Damage.
Nine.
All right. The thing reels on fire and looks like it's barely clinging on to life as it's burning.
Nice. Smells good.
It's unable to put the fire out, and it drops and sinks into the water, which finally does put the water out. But it's not moving now.
Let's go.
To be expected.
All right. So since you all suffered some damage, you could rest off the damage at what looks like a safe spot. There's a solid spot coming up
Let's rest.
underneath,
We can lick our toad.
I grow tired. Yes, I'm lactose. She's already psychotic enough because of all the perma tripping and all the idiocy.
I just gotta remember to call you Vorka.
I have many names. One of them is, oddly enough, fuck you.
All right, so you awaken the next day to go through the muck. You trudge a few more miles.
The goblins said don't come back if you're gone for 2 days. So I guess we'll have to kill them.
You've already
said that
taken
way back
multiple
when,
days
didn't he?
just getting to the ship itself. Now it's taking even longer. All right. Roll a perception check as you go through the muck and mire even further.
21.
All right. Reta, aka Vorka, is clueless, but you see a giant snake coming down one of the trees in the swamp.
Oh boy.
I'm busy singing songs about the swamp.
It's about, 6 foot long.
Well, I'll let her know this time so she doesn't get all pissy on me.
What's that? A snake?
Yeah, snake.
I need breakfast.
All right, you're going to eat breakfast because you couldn't get your hands on the damn other thing.
Why don't
All
you
right.
cook it for me?
Roll initiative because the thing hasn't seen you yet.
Oh lord. I got 6.
All right, so it's just Reta is going first. How are you dealing with this snake just coming out of the tree?
Bow and arrow.
You're going to use your bow and arrow. Gotcha. Oh, God.
It'd be cool if I accidentally knocked the tree down too.
All right, the dang thing runs. You shoot it, and it pretty much goes straight in the mouth and out the ass. It's still alive, but like
Really good roll.
you've gone and fucked it up. He critted and then rolled max damage.
Nice.
Which was like 18 damage, but like, it had 19 hit points. So the thing's barely clinging to life now. It's now trying to slither away because it's just been fucked too bad. Mogmurch's turn.
Well, since it doesn't seem like it would need to be cooked, I'm just going to go ahead and attack it with the crossbow.
It's got 1 hit point.
12.
So even, yeah. Okay.
12 to hit. All right, and that actually misses.
Yeah,
So the thing embeds right in the tree as it's trying to slither away.
Maybe I was just stunned by that enormous amount of damage Vorka did over there.
Yeah.
With I seem to have lost the ability for black magic. But I have you for black magic, so I don't care.
So what is Reta gonna work up? Whatever. What's the chick gonna do?
The psychotic goblin. Call me whatever you want. I don't give a shit.
What's the psychotic chick gonna do?
She is going to what other weapons do I have?
You have a dart you could throw.
Got those kitchen knives.
Staff, shorter. Yeah, you have kitchen knives.
Let's throw a dart at it.
All right.
With its 1 hit point.
Okay. And you throw the dart, and it pierces the damn thing's skull. And the thing just falls off the trees it was trying to slither away from you on.
Let's see. Maybe we should do a poison check first, though.
All right.
I think it's a poison check.
Well, that would be if you're looking to extract the poison gland.
No, I
do a knowledge nature check if you got that.
I just don't want to devour something I shouldn't.
If you don't, then
here, I'll check it for you. Let's see.
30. Thank you.
You got 30 on the. Okay. So you pretty much realize this is a constrictor snake and it has no poison gland.
Good to go.
I just didn't want to, accidentally swallow it.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
See, she's psychotic, but she's intelligent. Let's eat.
Smart enough to know better, at least.
All right, you feast with your breakfast and begin trucking your cart through the hinterlands unimpeded from this moment forth until night.
I'll tell you what we need, Mogmurch. We need this thing I read about one day called a swamp buggy. They have them in Florida. And you're like, what the hell? Stop tripping.
All right. So you make camp, and camp has been uneventful.
I drank some whiskey.
Let me get past here to where you're at now. Because you're now pretty much able to go inside the cave.
Yeah, but we'll do that in the morning.
Well, yeah, I already said you slept.
And I'm going to choose. Yeah, okay. Hey, look, there's a cave.
Yeah, might as well go check that out, huh?
Yeah, I guess we should. Vomits.
Vomits after eating all that other goblins and shit from before.
I think I ate an old goblin.
All right.
Let's go in the cave.
50-foot high cliff rises along the marsh's southern border. Its face a thick tangle of jutting rocks and bright green vines and nettles. A curtain of these thick nettle vines partially conceals a cave opening at the base of the cliff.
Into the cave we go.
All right. As you start going in, make a quick perception check.
14.
All right. You both notice that there's a nice spider's den with the webs attached to it as you start going through.
Oh, great. More goddamn
Reflex
spiders.
save.
What?
Make a reflex save as you're going through.
25.
All right, you're good. Reta is not. She feels sickened because some of the briar is brushed against her.
Oh dear.
I already vomited once today.
While
but
pushing
that one
through.
on purpose, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You vomited for breakfast.
Even Mogmurch is like, that's disgusting.
All right.
Gross.
Fucking gross.
So we got the giant spider here.
I am intrigued, but disgusted.
And it has somehow not noticed you by the looks of it, still looking away.
This will be a good time to set it on fire. Sneak
Okay.
attack.
You don't have that class feature, but you do get bonuses for hitting something flat-footed.
28 to hit.
Class features and all this shit.
Oh yeah, roll for damage.
14.
14. All right, the thing shrieks. Those are there now, but it looks like it just barely hung on to the ceiling. All right, what is, as it's still burning, what is Reta gonna do here?
I'm gonna I don't know. Let me think. Fuck. I don't have any fire weapons. This sucks.
You have a Masterworks Shuriken. So you throw a Ninja Star at it.
Star at it.
You're gonna throw a Ninja Star at it.
Yes.
All right. And the thing drops to the ground. It's now withering there. Still twitching, but it's looks like it's unconscious.
Hey, Mogmurch, you want to search the web?
Okay.
Because you seem to like collecting spider webs.
Yeah, I'll collect some more spider webs. You should coup de grace that thing.
I'll fucking see if there's anything good to eat or to steal.
Right, but if you're gonna, you should kill it first. Just to make sure, because spiders are, yeah.
I'll whack it with a hammer.
All right. You've whacked it with the hammer. It is gone. You just smushed it into parts that look kind of tasty, parts of it, but especially after you vomited up your breakfast from yesterday.
Let's
You
see.
might be a little hungry.
I'll go through the spider web while he's doing all that.
Basically, this Pathfinder's. I'm going to eat every living organism.
Yeah. Okay. You get about 3 more bundles worth of fucking spider webs off of it.
Nice.
There appears to be nothing but bone and shit here.
Okay.
Speaking of shit, and then she shits in the middle of the floor.
As you go through the cave, you notice that there is a branching path to the left or to the right.
Or what say you?
A choice.
Yeah.
I don't know. Pathfinder Spider, what do you think?
Pathfinder Spider says even odd. Odd left, even right. And you've rolled even, which means go right.
Let's go right then. Thank you, Pathfinder Spider, who may or may not be a psychotic delusion that I can hear him talk.
I got a phone call. I gotta be right back.
Okay. Yes, because we all know you're perma-tripping from there.
Yes. We so much whiskey and toads and stuff. Just now we're just.
Oh yeah.
Pathfinder Spiders. Pathfinder Spider also says, "Stop killing my kin." Monster Energy.
Mhm.
Well, they should sponsor us.
Yeah, they should.
We'd be great for their public image.
Mhm.
Monster Energy fuels monsters, real ones.
Oh yeah.
So I'm trying to keep the weapons a bit diverse, but you
Yeah.
know.
Just to let you know, you still got the toasting fork.
Well, that's the thing. I'm so armed to the teeth, I kind of forgot what all I have.
Yeah. A scimitar, meat hook,
Meat hook.
a regular dagger, several knives, kitchen knives, a few light hammers. Okay. So as you go down the corridor, you'll notice that there's the corridor keeps going straight on. But there's also a passage off to the right.
Huh. Well, we can always revisit that. Let's go straight on.
Okay. The passageway narrows a bit, then starts to widen into a very large cavern.
Welcome to the cavern.
6 human skeletons lie on the ground, scattered throughout this large cavern, 2 of which are partially underwater.
6 human skeletons.
It's a giant cavern with a bunch of water in it.
Okay.
I mean, like, we're not really worried about stuff. We're invincible.
You're invincible. You're going through the cavern.
Let's go.
We could just set it on fire if it becomes a problem.
Well,
You can set it on fire. I don't have fire.
You have flint
as you
and steel.
start walking through the cavern and get a better assessment of it, you see that the big giant part of it runs off to the left, but you're guessing that goes back towards the way you came as well. And there is another way that goes off to the right. And as you're assessing this, roll for an initiative here.
Oh, fuck.
I got an 8.
All right. So I just want to know what it was after the surprise round here, because as you turned around to get an assessment of the cave, the skeletons jumped to life.
Nice.
And one fails so miserably, swinging against you, that even while Mogmurch is flat-footed, he can do a quick physical attack on him. It's an attack of opportunity.
Do it.
Okie dokie. That's not gonna be very fun though. 6.
Oh, whatever the heck you were doing.
Let's say stab him with the knife.
Yeah, I got a 6.
Yeah.
Back.
Yeah, you pretty much went straight over the bone, freaking out and stuff. You weren't able to take care of your attack of opportunity.
Are
Even while
these skeletons? Are these skeletons alive, or am I just perma tripping again?
These skeletons
Don't know.
are swinging all around you. Ooh, there we go. And one of them claws Mogmurch. I mean, claws Reta. Sorry. I had the roll going for a nice chunk of damage.
These skeletons are undead, which is cool. So they need a nice, worthy weapon. Bring out the broadsword.
Well, it's not quite your turn yet, but okay, you could bring out the broadsword. Okay. And one of them swings at Mogmurch now and does 2 damage.
Ow.
Clawing him. All right, now it is Reta's turn.
Psycho goblin bitch.
Psycho goblin bitch swings the broadsword and brings it down, cleaving one of the skeletons into nice shards.
You're gonna point and laugh at that?
Maybe.
There are 5 skeletons left.
They need fire.
I'm surprised out 2 rounds they only hit you once. Twice, I mean.
They need fire.
Are we? Is it my turn yet, or what?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay, let's throw a bomb at him. 17 to hit.
I do believe 17 hits. Yes, it does.
13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. What's the minimum?
6.
All right, so you took out the remaining 5 skeletons with 1 blast because they were all just too close.
Up on each other's butt there, weren't they?
Yeah. Well, they were all starting to try to gang rape you.
Literally gang rape.
Mm-hmm.
How's that even possible? How are these skeletons even alive?
It would involve a lot of dry humping if they were really going to actually rape me.
Reanimated anomalies.
All right.
I want the power to raise the dead.
Do knowledge local or knowledge geography check.
I don't have any of those.
All right.
Untrained intelligence?
Yeah, untrained intelligence.
20.
You can definitely tell that these things are not from here, or wearing armor that's not from anywhere around here.
Right.
This looks like something that you've heard people from the Far East wearing.
Like Japan.
Maybe they're from that ship.
In other words, they're wearing kind of samurai armor.
And apparently they're undead. Well, now they're just dead.
Now they're destroyed dead.
Mm-hmm.
Let's continue on. So I guess those were the survivors. I guess those were the survivors of the ship. Well,
yes.
Looks like it.
Now they're not.
No, they're definitely not.
Well, I mean, technically they didn't survive if they were skeletons and got reanimated.
That's our home, bitches.
All right, so you got the giant cavern continuing off to the left and a smaller cavern jutting off to the right.
Go to the right, I think.
All right. As you enter this cavern, it's got pull off to the right and extends further off to the left with some junk in the corner there. there sits a lone skeleton which rises as you enter the room,
Oh no.
adorned in finer armor than the others, even though it's still all raggedy and skeletal.
Nice
And
armor,
it
Skelly.
raises a sword.
No. Oh, really? You have a sword? I have a sword. And my sword's not dead.
None shall pass.
I shall pass. Is my response. Is my reply.
All right.
And this skeleton says, "Fuck you." What did I say?
So roll for initiative.
Oh, great.
Skeleton
gotta
says, "Fuck
pick a
you,
fight.
bitch." I say none shall pass.
Got a 9.
You got a 9. All right. So you're actually going first.
No, you must have an abysmal with the initiative.
Everyone got abysmal.
Alright. Let's bomb him.
I'm making fun of
Alright.
him.
19 to hit.
Ooh.
19. All right. Roll for damage then.
9.
You rolled 9 damage.
Oh, wait. That was the wrong die. My bad. Hold on. 11.
11 damage with your 2d6. Okay.
Yeah, I accidentally rolled a 1d3.
Huh.
Okay. So you hit the skeleton and it's still looking pretty hardy.
Ooh, he's tougher than the average goon.
Smarter than the average skeleton. Hey, Skelly. I'm gonna pass. What do you say to that, Skelly? As I raise my broadsword
And you raise your broadsword. Yay.
and make fun of it.
And you swing and you miss. You pick up the broadsword and it just clunks right back down as soon as you bring it from your back. Boom.
Ha ha ha. I can do better than that, and I'm a fucking skeleton.
Yes, that's pretty much what it's saying.
Yeah, piss off, Skelly.
Oh dear.
Skeleton's got
Okay.
a smart mouth, doesn't he?
And it deals a nice chunk of 11 damage to you as it brings down its sword and nearly cleaves you in half. You barely escape being destroyed. A nice little 11 damage there. You got Fubar.
Not cool.
I'm kind of in serious, tremendous pain here. Could someone kill the skinless bastard for me?
You have potions. Heal yourself.
Okay. Fine, but could someone kill the skinless bastard for me?
I'm gonna try.
I'm not a bastard. I'm just skinless.
Alright, whose turn is it?
It is now Mogmurch's.
Okay, 17 to hit.
Show me what you got.
17 barely hits, yes.
And 15 points of damage with the bomb.
Bunch of chunks of bone flicker off. It's still standing, and now looks at you with a stern gaze.
You know that, and you know what it says? It says, you know, that really fucking hurt.
What's Reta doing?
God damn it! Now it's personal. Attacking it. Go.
All right. With what? Your broadsword again?
Try it. See what happens.
All right. And you end up cleaving the damn thing in half.
There you go.
See, that's why I don't give up on the broadsword. I mean, when it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But when it works, holy shit!
Nice. Yep.
And the last words of the skeleton are, "God damn it."
Suck my dick.
All right.
See if it has anything good on it.
This entire room's got a lot of things here.
Let's search.
Oh, jeez.
There's a chest off over in the corner. And it holds
Probably
5
actually
potions
doesn't.
of Cure Light Wounds.
Taking all that.
Yeah, you can have those. I can make my own.
I think I'm gonna down something like Cure Moderate Wounds or something because I need hit points back.
Oh, wait, we got that. Here, so I'll give you 8. That's right. There are also 2 potions of Cure Moderate Wounds.
There you go. That'd be something you'd want.
Yeah, right. We'll
It'll
just put
heal
it
you
in
up
the cart.
better.
So you got 4 of those now. 2 potions of Lesser Restoration.
I don't even know what that is, but fine. Fuck it, we got a cart. And by the way, just for good measure, I piss on the skeleton. Because you have to defile them so they won't come back to life. Or is that mummies? I forget.
I could use one of those lesser restoration spells to cure my ability to score damage.
Here,
You both could.
I force one down your throat.
Hey!
And that, so after you both drink it, you both get 1. Well, there's only like 1 left, so apparently.
Whatever.
And since
How's the wagon?
Porca's been crazy bitch.
Yeah,
There
we're not
is.
gonna hold that against her.
All right, and I need a spellcraft or knowledge arcana check.
Arcana.
Looks like I can do that. $13.
All right. You notice that the ring inside there is a ring of climbing, and the stick that's in there is actually a wand of identify.
Put them in the cart.
Mm.
Put it all in the cart.
All right. You
Yep,
are
on the cart.
the wand of identify has 19 charges.
And I didn't mean to shove it down your throat. It's just that's how I eat things.
Alright. Okay, so wand of identify 19.
Huh? Yeah. Wand of identify 19 charges.
Marking it down.
Right.
All right. There's also a masterwork chain shirt. Good armor.
Yes. Okay.
Red, I can have that. Or bark, I can have that.
You can have it. Okay.
Is it covered in blood?
Yes.
Okay. I only wear things that are covered in blood. You're more insane than yesterday.
Mm-hmm. All right. And you also find this one thing that you are really looking for here inside this chest. 11 more Desnan candles and 4 more skyrockets.
Oh shit. Put that.
This makes Elliot a happy Elliot. I mean,
More
Vorka,
the
happy, whatever.
candles. How many skyrockets?
4 skyrock, 4 more.
I have an awful lot of fireworks in this place.
All right. How many skyrockets total do you have?
I need to see if I can find my notes from last time. I don't actually remember. Crap.
You said you were keeping track of it, so I didn't keep track
I did,
of it.
and I wrote it down somewhere, but the way that the fields fill out in the PDF you sent me, it makes the text is like teeny tiny. So I have to look and see.
Zoom in.
As she does that, I'm pissing on the goblin bones or the skeleton bones.
Well, it's definitely human skeleton bones. It had a katana sword.
And now it's soaked in my piss.
You can call it the Whispering Piss Strike if you want.
Okay. Deal.
Well, I'm pretty sure we had 13 before.
I'll take the
All
whispering
right,
piss
so
strike.
13.
Plus the 11 now, so.
Yeah, plus the, what's it called? 4 more. That would give you a total of 17 rockets. You could exchange these all of your, if you took the time to combine all the components that went boom and burnt everything, you can turn all these into a total of 10 massive siege weapon fireworks, which will do 6d6 damage in a radius, in a 20-foot radius.
Well, we'll do that as soon as we get back out of the cave.
Okay.
Okay.
Siege weapons.
Yeah, you'll have 10 of them, but they're good.
10 is perfectly fine.
10 is, I think 10 is just enough to, goblin stew.
And these things got some range on them. The range is measured in terms and speed. All right. You also find 3,820 silver pieces.
Okay. Put them in
And
the
four-
cart.
You can keep track of that one because I don't mind so much about.
Gold.
Okay.
Yeah, at the moment.
Okay. Can order all the beer I want now. What else do I find?
You also find 421 gold pieces,
Sold.
a bunch of jewelry,
Put it in the cart.
which adds up to about 560 gold.
Put it in the cart. We could sell it for,
No, it's gold is actually money, so. Unless we're being stupid, and in which case, yes, we can totally sell all these coins.
Yeah, 560 gold pieces worth of jewelry. Got that down.
Okay.
You check that on your chart here.
I'm taking the whispering.
And you've also, yeah, you're taking the Whispering Strike, which I got to write down the stats for.
Okay.
With the Whispering Strike, let's see, what the hell does it say it does? Doesn't really say what it does.
I have a good idea of what it does.
So I'm just going to say it deals, by the looks of this, Whispering Strike is a magical sword that deals +1 damage. And command skeletons once per day.
Oh, I could have used that before.
All right, so you got a nice little katana from the east. I'll work out the deals of that later.
Okay. I'll be back in about 30 seconds. I have to refresh this thing for a second.
Okay. And you also find a scroll in here.
Scroll of what?
Well, I'm going to read it to you.
He told you I'd be back in literally a second.
Okay, you're here.
Yeah.
All right. So, you found a scroll among the thing, and of course you have no concept of the goblin taboo. So obviously you're going to read it. Correct?
Yes.
Yep.
My son, my heir, you know that I have kept secrets from you. You are always a perceptive son, and while you may not understand my reasons for secrecy, I hope that you realize it was necessary. Know that I was not angry with you for opening the warding box. I was angry at myself for withholding the truth from you and forcing you to seek out what I should have just given you.
Okay.
The words I spoke to you were from anger with myself, and it shames me to think of them now. I write this note as an apology and to beg you to leave these secrets to history.
What secrets?
The next few days will be the most important I have faced in many years. For our family's enemies have, as I hope, forgotten us. I shall reunite with you and your wife, and your mother and I shall reveal the truth to you.
What about that? There's check down pass here.
Yeah.
The truth that I am gay.
But if they still seek the contents of the warding box, I fear that I may not speak to you again. The box holds our family's greatest treasure, so I have returned it to Cortoon's care, and it shall remain hidden in the secret third vault under Brinewall Castle, obscured from our enemies. I hope and pray I will not grant our foes the satisfaction of killing me themselves, if it comes to it. Let my death be by my own hand. Be my final act to protect you, so that our enemies believe our line has ended.
Okay.
I have
He's gone nuts.
instructed Tsunami, I guess. I can't read that. It's written in weird script. It's Sutanami or something. I don't know. To keep this letter from you, delivering it to you only should I fail to return as I hope to. If I can, I will reveal all to you myself. If I cannot, this final missive from a father to a son must suffice as an apology in place of an explanation. And you must destroy this letter, flee to the south, and never return to Brinewall. If our enemies find what I have hidden, there will be nothing here for you. If they do not, then they will lie in wait forever for you to return. I hope to see you again soon, my son, but my heart tells me I will not. I am sorry to have failed you, but I am proud of you, and I know you will survive. Wow.
Yeah, it sucks being right next to that bridge.
Yep. But I am proud of you, and I know you will survive this old man's shame. You are strong, and you must remain so. For if you are reading this and I am gone, know that our enemies will never stop searching for us, and that is why I cannot reveal the truth to you until I know there is no chance of them finding us again. Signed, Rokiru Keijatsu, Sunday, 29 Desness, 4687. which you're not part of human culture, so you don't know what the hell year it is.
One question. The hell does that even mean?
Or better question, why do we care?
Well, I don't know. I kind of want to see what this whole thing is. I like, people have died for it, and I wanted to kill people with. But you're right. Why do I care?
You're right. Are you just going to leave this here, or are you going to take the scroll with you, or are you going to use it as toilet paper?
Let's use it as toilet paper.
I hear that.
So after expending your bowels of the nice spider dinner, you wipe your ass at this thing, so now it's got a giant shit stain on it. And just leave it in the cave as you grab your fireworks and leave.
That's all his life was worth. I hope the sun finds it. Oh my god.
You have defiled something great.
Wow. Nice pungent whiff of goblin poo.
So, how are you leaving this cave? The same exact way you came in, or are you going to try down the one passage you haven't taken yet?
It's up to you, Mogmurch.
Oh, we might as well check that one.
All right. Do.
Because I could have done either or.
Yeah. Well, to be fair,
All right.
down that path was just a bunch of hurt and pain and toilet paper, so...
Yeah. So it's pain, and you just didn't care about his history.
You're able to take a shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and then once we're done with the gyms, be like, okay, so here's what you guys missed.
Yeah. Well, actually, this starts an entire adventure path, and I don't think you want to do that. That's why I suggested toilet paper.
Yeah.
Because I know you want to get back to do the goblin things.
Yeah.
Yep.
The brackish waters of the cavern remain behind from periodic storms and floods, slowly seeping into the rock. The water here is 3 feet deep at its deepest point, but the rock floor is very slippery. Do an acrobatics check.
You got me into this mess.
15.
All right, so you almost slip on your faces, but you're able to get out of the cavern, and there is literally nothing more here.
Okay, then.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
It happens every once in a while.
Aside from that one cave you didn't check out yet, but if you want to, this led straight out.
We have fireworks. We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
We need to make our fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Our siege weapons.
All right. So you're going to go head back to the ship to make your siege weapons?
Yes.
Let's go home. I got some... I caught a couple raiders, and they're hanging nicely. I'm kind of hungry.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you make your way back to the ship. And you come across a goblin patrol. Halt! Who goes there? They noticed you off in the distance.
I go by many names.
Oh, Reta, is that you?
It is. Or is it?
Definitely not Reta.
What the fuck?
No more.
What the hell happened to you?
A lot of things. How are you?
Did you find those fireworks we sent you out to get? It'd be really cool if we had them.
They were destroyed by giant spiders.
You useless bitch! And the goblin patrol of 6 just starts charging you.
Broadsword.
Failure was not an option!
Oh, by the way, I lied. I have the fireworks.
And it is Mogmurch's turn, because you all saw this coming from a mile away.
Yes.
I need to roll initiative.
Just attack. Fuck it.
Okay, then.
Splash.
22.
All right. Roll for damage.
Maximum damage. 17 points.
Ooh.
Okay.
With the bow!
With the bow. You used the bow, not your
No.
No,
bomb.
no, my bomb. I threw a bomb at him and I rolled maximum damage.
She said bomb, not bow. Clean out your ears.
Well, it erupts on the first one charging towards you, and the huge fucking explosion that followed took out the rest of them.
Ah! Fire.
Let's search the bodies and then eat them. Because they're nice and roasted.
Well, there's a bunch of horse choppers and
Nah.
one dog chopper.
Those are boring.
All right, so that's pretty much all they had. You wiped out the goblins.
Now we're eating.
After you feast and nothing happens, you set up camp here for the night. And after your 3-day trek back to the boat carrying your cart, you finally made it back to the boat, which is unoccupied.
I see no one's come to take our beachfront property. I just love that. Wow, what the hell happened to you? You're covered in blood and looking crazed.
Ooh, excuse
I like playing crazy people.
me.
Let's make our fireworks.
Okay. Do I need to roll or anything for that, Jim?
Just roll an alchemy check. Remember, you add your level to that, along with everything else.
So 15 plus 11.
Oh, yeah. You have absolutely no problem constructing the siege weapons out of the materials you're given. You now have 10 rockets capable of 66 damage in a 20-foot radius.
You want to go home?
It took you about half the day, but you made them all. It was great.
Let's give... What's the village's name again?
I don't remember. It's like a toad.
Lickatoad Village.
Let's give the Lickatoads a nice little homecoming visit. Show them our victory.
Yeah, they were real nice and happy to see us last time.
Yeah, right?
I suppose we could go tell them hello again.
Dun 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 dun. And you missed the Goblin Patrol.
Set the world on
Okay.
fire.
You're now at the outskirts of the village. It is nice and walled. From where you stand, you can definitely see the pig pen where Squealy Nord resides.
I want him to be safe.
There's a pool, and everything else is on the inside of the encampment, pretty much, which is built up like a good defense wall.
I
What's
have an animal friend thing, don't I?
Actually, I think you do have
Yeah.
a ranking.
I can't get him yet, but I can at least lead him to safety.
Yeah. You would have to... Okay, no one seems to be patrolling that portion of the camp at the moment. No one seems to be hanging out with Squealy Nord. So if you sneak in,
Which I do.
you can try to release him and push him towards you.
Okay, let's go.
All right, you sneak in good. And you use your disabled device to unhook the damn thing. Carrying the chain with you. And you are capable of leading him out. Nudging the pig forward, you bring him back to where your cart is stationed on the outskirts so that he escapes the blast, and you've done so unnoticed.
He's just chilling out. And then because I'm part of cheese, are you guys gonna blow up the village?
You can't talk to him, but that's okay. You can hallucinate that as much as you want.
I know.
All right, so you're looking at the guard post where the goblin guards have just come up to start patrolling. They have not noticed you yet.
Would you suggest using one right now?
Well, if we do that, then it would definitely give us a grand entrance, but it might be better to sneak in where we can do the maximum amount of damage.
We have 10 of these.
Yes.
It doesn't really matter, I think.
But fire.
True.
I don't know. Well, you can choose.
Okay, so you're going to sneak into the village with your 10 rockets, which are going to be easy to carry. So you can leave the cart and the pig behind for now. You think it'd be safe to do so without trudging it straight through town?
Yeah, probably.
All right.
I give the pig my goblin ear to feast.
I mean, that's assuming we can carry the fireworks.
All right, do a stealth check here.
Oh, goodness gracious. 27.
All right. So you both go in, unimpeded by the guards, sticking close underneath their sight. You have made your way to the goblin huts in the middle of town.
These were like they would burn good. Filled with goblins. Goblins burn good.
All right, so what are you going to do here? You're kind of in the middle of town, hiding near the huts where everyone lives, and they're going about their business. You could see the whelping pens from over here where they got a bunch of more babies.
Oh, the babies. It would be a shame if something happened to them.
Let's throw one in the whelping pen.
Okay.
All right, you're going to launch a rocket at the whelping pen. Who's launching it?
Is it
Who has better aim?
Well, I have a pretty high ranged attack, but is it an attack or is it something else?
It's ranged attack.
Okay, you do it.
I should probably do it then because I have the highest dex.
Okay. Fine, goblin bitch.
21.
Yeah. 21. Okay.
Oh
Roll 66 damage as we just baby pens with the dead keeper's replacement now there.
Oh my god.
Laptop's replacement. You've done 21 damage.
Yeah, I rolled kind of low on that one, actually.
Oh my god.
Right into the baby pen. The thing hits as they're all shaking the cage, going, ah, doing the things the babies do. It hits one right in the head, blows up, taking out the entire pen.
Oops.
My bad. So now, like, all the babies are dead. Killed a couple of the handlers.
Nice.
One barely escapes on fire. He starts to stop, drop, and roll. But right in the middle of his roll, he just starts twitching and dying on fire. The entire encampment is now alerted to your presence. Roll a stealth check just to see if they can notice where it came from.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Meanwhile, Squealy are just going, they blew up the whelping pen.
Yeah, he's chained to the cart now. He's not going anywhere.
He's just chilling out.
You were barely able to carry that with your fucking massive 16 strength. So what's your stealth check? What's Mogmurch's stealth?
13 plus 15?
What?
13 plus 15.
28.
All right. So you got 28.
I know I don't see it.
Yeah, so they still haven't figured it out. And you see a bunch of the goblins start to run towards the whelping pen. Half of them are like just sitting there worshiping the fire, going in awe. The other half are trying to put it out. There's about like 20 of them just in this one location now trying to take care of the fire. 9 rockets remaining.
We should use them kind of sparingly. How many more bombs do you have?
I've used, what, 3 or 4? But, well, it resets every day.
Now, remember, 20 of them's a bit more than the splash damage will take out.
Let's throw another rocket.
I mean, I should have my full 8.
Let's throw another rocket.
Okay.
At the 20 goblins.
Roll to hit.
21 again.
All right, roll for damage.
66, 25.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
All right. One reflex for half, but is still dead. So that's another time one ran around on fire. He put out the fire, but the suffocation ended up suffocating himself in the dirt. The rest are just blown to bits and like fucking on fire. Roll one more stealth check. You're wiping out the village.
Hold on here. 32.
All right. They still haven't noticed your sniping spot somehow, even with all the penalties I'm assigning.
There's goblin huts.
Now you see the village screaming, evacuate! No, go to the hiding place! No, into the barracks! No, food dishes! Ah!
Your pain and fright.
They're all scattering about throughout the town, looking around. They don't know what the fuck's going on. The whelping pens are on fire. Some of them are retreating towards Chief Gutwad's establishment.
Ooh, yes,
Others are going
Chief
towards
Gutwad's establishment.
You might have to move.
Actually, it's visible from where you're at. It's kind of the imposing place at the end of the block.
All right, then. Let's see what we can do. And it's a 20 to hit.
All right, roll damage.
Another 21.
You blew off the side of Chief Gutwad's place. It's wide open now. Bunch of goblins have died.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god.
Chief Gutwad emerges charging. Who's doing this? And he looks around and he actually notices you.
Let's throw a regular bomb.
Kill them! But there's too much chaos for everyone to notice.
Let's throw a regular bomb at Gutwad.
Okay. 18?
18 to hit Gutwad.
Fuck, this is fun.
And it misses him.
Oh.
And he's able to duck out of the way.
Of the splash damage and everything?
However, you still get to tell me what the minimum damage is.
6.
You took out 5 more goblins with that, aside from Gutwad. There's about 12 left charging you.
All right, 12. Let's throw a rocket at them. We have 10. We can afford to.
Well, we've used, what, 3 so far?
Yeah, we have 7 left.
Okay, then. 28 to hit.
Oh, shit.
All right, roll damage.
Shit.
26.
Oh, shit.
Okay, Gutwad's able to dodge out of the way, but you've taken out his entire retinue of goblins. Just parts, fire. Things are going on. How many did you use? Now you're down to like 7 or 6.
6 rockets left.
We used 4. We have 6 left.
Yep. 6.
Okay. So
6 left.
the Goblin village is being annihilated, and Gutwad is now charged into melee range. As the others are starting to flee, some are starting to try to watch the fight. They're too afraid to get in your way. They have not seen this kind of devastation. So this is between the 2 of you. Well, the 3 of you, technically.
I still have some weapons.
Roll for initiative for the melee.
I still have a broadsword.
Yeah.
11.
11. Okay. And it is Gutwad's turn.
Oh, fuck.
He mad. He's gonna be super mad.
He tries to jab you with a spear, but misses. And Mrs. Mogmurch going, that's what's killing us! Why? All right, and now it is Reta's turn. Broadsword.
Broadsword.
Hit him good.
Will do.
And you have done a total of 6 damage. No, wait. Plus strength. Yeah, that's right. 8 damage. My bad.
Ugh.
So the chief has been maimed. He's still going strong, but he's been maimed severely.
Throw a bomb at him.
It's Mogmurch's turn, so
Okay,
whatever he decides to do.
Not a rocket, but I mean just a regular,
14 to hit.
And what were you using?
The bomb.
Okay, I needed to know this because it's got an area effect. You missed, and he failed his save. What was minimum?
6.
6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
It blew him up pretty good. And you also got 6 points of fire damage on Reta.
Sorry. My bad.
You were engaged in melee.
I don't care.
I mean, being on fire at this point is probably just going to make you,
There are goblin huts, and there are probably goblins inside them hiding.
probably just going to give you a bonus to intimidation or something.
Let's throw a rocket at the huts.
Chief Gutwad goes and stabs Mogmurch for 6 points of damage with his spear. Just jabs it right in his fucking gut.
That's it. This time it's personal, sort of.
What's up?
All right, it is actually Reta's turn. I forgot she goes before Mog.
Let's go.
Oh, God.
Roll 1.
Hmm.
That's not good.
Yeah, right.
Well, you pretty much just cleaved Gutwad right in half.
Nice.
And now all the other people are cheering you on, saying, yeah, hoo-hoo! While others are starting to run away in fear. There's still more chaos going about as people don't know whether to worship the fire, put it out, or run away.
Let's throw a rocket at the highest concentration of goblins.
Oh, wait, what's the plan?
What?
What is our plan?
We're going to throw a rocket at the highest concentration of goblins. Where there's the biggest crowd of goblins.
Okay. 18 to hit.
Oh.
All right, roll for damage.
31.
Ooh.
All the goblins that were just cheering you on, saying, yeah, you showed that one, as they were starting to concentrate, move towards you. They were still out of range of the blast, but you just, with the instructions of highest concentration, this was it. Everyone that was happy that you won is now dead.
Nice.
There's at least like 20 goblin corpses there.
Nice.
So now everyone's starting to run in panic and fear, try to flee for the fucking wilderness, realizing you've chosen no allies here. The village is on fire. So much of it is destroyed.
I see there's still some goblin. There's still some goblin huts standing. There's probably people in there.
Maybe either way, we can still burn them down.
True. Hey, we have 5 left. We don't have to be conservative.
All the ones that you see running away, these look like they're the last of the tribe, have started to have a rally point on the outskirts.
Let's go. Let's go, 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 go. Let's hide and see where they're rallying.
Okie dokie, let's see here.
And then we'll burn down the village.
25. Stealth check.
All right. You both remain unseen as you gather up your equipment, go across the outskirts, and are now towards the rear wall, which you kind of blew out when you hit Chief Gutwads.
I just want to see what people think when they come over here. Oh my god.
They're rallying, and you hear talk of look, we gotta have better tactics to get these guys out of here. We can't have them wiping us out like this.
Rocket.
They're still in the planning phases. You're attacking with the rocket.
Well, that's what Varka said. So 20.
All right, roll damage.
25.
And they don't get to finish their plan at all. This is everyone that tried fleeing. You believe you have just genocided your own village.
Fuck.
Well, I'm pretty sure we did that.
Fuck.
Hey, Gutwad was the major resistance, and you survived that.
We believe we have committed genocide.
Yeah, there's still huts standing, not on
We certainly
fire.
tried.
Wait.
But you think you could go about a more leisurely pace clearing out the place.
Or we could just throw rocket at all the huts.
Well, alright, we'd have to aim it just right, because we only have 4 left. We ought to save at least 2 of them.
There's got to be a nice little cluster of huts that are still standing.
And you still have regular alchemist bombs, plus other things.
Yeah, true.
I'm not trying to alter you, but if you really want to throw a rocket, go ahead, but think logically. There's no visible signs of life. If they're hiding in town, they're definitely hiding inside the huts.
Yes, I know. That's why I want to throw a rocket at the huts. At least
They're
one.
spaced out enough that you would need at least 2 to take. No, 3, sorry.
How about I just take my my bombs that I have left and just bomb them all?
Okay.
Fucking carpet
I mean,
bomb.
How are you bombing them?
We're just gonna walk up to the house and throw a bomb at it. In it, if we can, preferably.
Okay.
Just carpet bomb.
So. Okay, you go into the first house, roll damage, because this is more a reflex now, because you're not even aiming, you're just throwing it inside to try to burn the place. You throw it inside.
10.
One goblin runs out on fire. Ah! My hair! And then drops on the ground, dead, within inches of you as his house starts to go up. You see a couple eyes coming out of the hut on the side. I don't think she saw us.
Reta, you want to help me out with that one?
With what?
The people trying to escape from their doom.
They're trying to hide in the hut across the street.
Throw a bomb at the hut across the street.
Maybe we should just let them go and hide in the hut and then throw another one in?
Let's go.
Okay.
We're gonna hide in the hut.
21.
Oh my god.
21 to what?
2, throw a bomb at them.
Okay. Roll damage.
12.
We're inside the hut throwing bombs at people.
As you threw the bomb and the one pair of eyes that was staring over, you see his head just rupture into a pool of fire and blood while the other goblins start screaming. A couple of them run out of the house, start clambering out in the window, jumping around on fire, but the damage is done. They are now deceased.
How many huts do we have left?
You have 1, 2, 3, 4 more huts left.
Let's at least throw one rocket at them.
There's a nice cluster of 3 huts if you hit the one in the middle.
That'll work.
Let's do that. Oh my god.
18.
What was that?
18.
Okay, go ahead, roll damage, because it's a building. I would let you hit a building at this range.
28.
28.
The middle building erupts into fire. It just ruptures the fuck. You see the fucking shrapnel from the building flying everywhere. 2 goblins run out unscathed, but the rest from the surrounding buildings have been either killed by shrapnel or the fire, as the 3 buildings are now all on fire.
Yay!
There's one hut left, apparently.
Yeah, and there's 2 goblins running unscathed for the hills.
Those goblins shouldn't be able to live.
You have options with your weapons. You have your bow.
Yeah, okay, bow.
All right.
We have to genocide the village. Leave no one alive.
Yep.
And he shot one of them, piercing his head.
I'll try for
So
the other
hardcore that the arrow sticks, but the momentum still rips off his head, and it flips through the air. The other one's starting to get a bit more of a distance away now, unless...
I'm going to hit him with my crossbow.
Okay, roll to hit.
23.
All right, roll damage.
Find that one again. 7?
Oh, yeah, you pretty much plunged it straight through his back while he was running, and you see him go completely limp as the arrow comes out with his heart still attached to it. So you pretty much paralyzed him and ripped out his heart at the same time, just completely ripping through him.
We've got one more hut to devastate. Hey, my hero is William Tecumseh Sherman. The guy who burned Atlanta.
Yeah. So you're gonna do what with this hut? The last hut that could possibly have anyone in it because you've destroyed so much.
Hide and bomb.
I was going to say, yeah, let's just throw a bomb at it. 17.
All right. Is that the damage or the hit?
That's the hit.
All right, damage.
12.
All right, you throw your bomb in there. There's some shrieking, and the shrieking stops quickly.
Alrighty then.
They are deceased.
We have
And the building's on fire. The entire village is on fire, or
Everything's on fire. We just put it on fire.
you start off by killing all the babies. You have eradicated your own people.
Nice.
Oh my god. We still have 3 rockets left.
Yep.
And we can always make more if we find more
No, wait.
fireworks.
Didn't we use one of them on the grouping of 3?
We have 3, I counted.
Oh.
We had 4 and then we used on 1. So yeah, 3.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. And before we call it, I just want to read this on air as soon as I get to it.
Okay. Jesus.
This was literally the beginning of the next adventure, just as a reward. You are the heroes of the Lickatoad tribe, living legends after you triumphed against the great, terrible cannibal Vorka and recovered many fireworks from her lair. Your tribe used the fireworks to great effect, but one day while you were out scrounging for more fireworks, adventurers came into the swamp and wiped out your tribe. You returned to your home to find it in ruins.
That did happen.
This is the excuse you're giving why everyone in your tribe is dead.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Now homeless, you have decided to travel to the closest tribe of goblins you know about.
No, maybe we should get more rockets before we do that.
Oh God!
I mean, it's a simple lot. I mean, I'm just spitballing here, but
Holy shit! I hope you've enjoyed this. Whoever watches this.
Oh God! Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh, fuck. We're going to talk about how we're setting things up next time because they got some options after they level up again because this has been too entertaining. Lots of bonus experience going around and you eradicated an entire village worth of experience.
Oh my God.
well,
The village didn't even make it to level 3. Past level 3.
Yeah, you're now level 4, and we're going to start the next actual goblin thing after that because you have fulfilled destiny. You were the adventurers which wiped out your own tribe at the beginning of the next adventure.
For no reason.
hey, people don't know that. Only we know that.
That's right. They were
We did-
illiterate.
we-
They
we-
refused to read, and you liked reading.
We
You liked
never actually we didn't leave any witnesses either.
Yeah,
you liked
right?
reading so much that you read toilet paper before you wiped your ass with it.
Yes, death to all who hate reading.
And if we ever do this campaign, Peth, I can have all this shit written down in notes, and there's still a monster or two left that's in the cave for the adventurers to find with this shit stained note.
I don't even know what to think anymore.
Could you imagine if I played this with someone that was real and I'm building off this mythos and it's like, oh, by the way, what?
Play it with someone. Why is the note shit stained?
Why are
Why
all
is
the
this
skeletons?
goblin village completely destroyed?
Yeah.
Fire good. And
All
and
right.
Why
as
is this
wait,
room
wait,
full
wait,
of bees?
wait, but before you end it,
Anyway, but
and as the goblin villages burn, it becomes a funeral pyre, a funeral to a goblin tribe. That was Jim's rendition of Taps.
that was bad.
You're goblins with no perform skill. What the hell do you think it would sound like?
Oh, son of a bitch.
All
And we
right,
saved
people.
Squealing Lord. See you
Well,
later.
no, to be
Fuck 'em.
honest, I'm surprised that he didn't do that with his other orifice.
Oh, fuck. See you later, people.
Get fucked, everyone. It's been great.